Hey there. Happy Monday and a very happy August to all of you. Can you believe it? It's August. Oh my goodness, where has the time flown? Anyway, so August. Anyway, so between now and the 23rd, I will be buzzing around in hyper speed, getting ready for my trip. So at the end of August, well, actually August 25th through the 27th, I will be attending a Stamping Up event with one of my team members, Becky, and we will be in New Orleans. Yay! I haven't been back to New Orleans for a long time, and it has fond memories for me because it was my first out-of-town trip as a young junior auditor. Hi, Lynn. Anyway, so I'm excited, and I'm just in a tizzy trying to decide what cards to make for my swap there. And hi, Yuko. How are you? Thank you for dropping in. Anyway, so I'm excited about that, and it will be here sooner than you would think. And I hope you'll stay tuned where I will share with you my adventure and for this backstage. So for those of you who are not familiar, backstage is an event for the leaders of Stampin' Up, where they will show you or share with you best practices on how to lead your team. So I'm really excited because I'm always game to learn, tips on how to manage my team better, how to serve them better, because I love my team. And if you are interested in joining my team, or are you on the fence, now is a great time to join during celebration. The main thing that I always think it's a good time to join right now is your quarterly minimum doesn't come due until December. So you've got a whole 3-4 months to think about it. So let me know if you're interested. We can chat. All right. Yes, I wish you were going there too, Lynn, because that way I can meet you in person. Anyway, so celebration's still going on strong, but this is the last month. So if you have not yet turned in your order for celebration, what are you waiting for? Things are running out, so better order early, or place your order early so that you don't miss out on the items that's out. For example, what's out is the what do you call it? Let me look. Oh yeah, this one is out, but I have a few packs. So if you're interested in that particular item to redeem, let me know and we'll put in the order for you that way. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so for celebration, just check around your supply and see what's running low, because you'd be surprised how quickly $50 is reached, and then you get a free item. All right. So what are we doing today? There's been so many ideas running through my mind for this episode of my video. I literally is like overloaded because I'm thinking about my swap for backstage. I'm thinking I'm making about 50 cards, so it has to be, well assembly lined. And so then I just had so many ideas, and then we had a swap. Our team had a swap, and I made this card, and I know I promised a few of my team members the instructions for it. And would you know, I am just not good at the written descriptions. I just cannot write it out. So I learned this card from Susan Wong, who is a demonstrator in New Zealand. So I went back to the video that I saw, and she didn't even put something in writing. So I can't even cheat and steal her tutorial. So then I figured, okay, I'm going to do a video on how to make this. And because it's just so simple. And once you make one, you'll want to make lots. Okay. Hi, Sally. Thanks for joining in. Okay. So without further ado, let me switch the camera around and let's get working. So I wasn't sure how many of you saw the earlier description, the posting, where I had given you what is needed, and how many of you will be making this along with me. So if you are making this along with me, just jot me a note in the comments so I will go slowly, okay? I tend to talk fast, don't I? Anyway, so as you can see, once you get going, you can't stop. And for those of you who know me, know that I tend towards simple cards. I do very few 3D, the whirly type, shaker type of card because I'm just kind of a simple gal. So if I get really excited about a folded card, a fun fold card, you know it's going to be an easy one. So anyway, so I promise you this will be easy. And so let's get going. So of course, you're going to need a sheet of paper for your base. Now, I have a tip is the thick white does not do very well on this. It's just too much bulk. So the regular cardstock and the regular white paper, the cardstock, works best, okay? So let's get started. So you are going to start with an 8 by 10.5 sheet of paper. So this is the regular 8.5 by 11. So let's go ahead and slip off a 1/2 inch from each side. Let me see. I've got this camera between me and the cutter, so okay, so that's that. And these strips are great for greeting sentiments, so I always save those. I save so much of these slivers that it's not even funny. Okay, so there we go. Okay, not too bad, right? So then, oops, let me move this back down here. So let's get started. You're going to be scoring this at 3.5 inches. 3.5. So 3.5. Okay, 3.5. And then also 3.5 on the other side. So for those of you who are wondering, why am I flipping it? Why can't I just do 3.5 just on the same side? Is remember, we're folding it in a way like this, okay? So, and we all know that you fold into the little bump, okay? So that's why I'm doing this. So there's 3.5. So let me show you. So there's the groove and the bump, and this is the bump and the groove, okay? So that way it folds better, okay? And so now we come to this side, this edge here, okay? And that's 2 inches. So let's get started. So I want to make sure, let me see if I can bring this closer. Oh, I can. You know, this is the first time I've done that. Oh my goodness, I learn something new every time. Okay. Hi, Becky. All right, so let's see. So 2 inches. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so 2 inches. And this is my tip. So 2 inches. And I'm going to like press it so that I have a guide. So this is 2 inches. And I'm going to swing it, bring it down. See, there is a groove here, so my stylus is kind of stuck there. So I just gently, if you're working on your paper, you'll know what I mean. So I will swivel it just here, okay? And then I'm going to bring it down. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So then I'm using this again to swivel it to the other side. Okay, I think that's right. See, oh, there we go, perfect. So you see? So you do this, okay? This one's not very strong. Let me see if I can resurrect that a bit. So get myself in the groove. Okay, I think, yeah, that should do it. It won't really matter that much. Okay, so now the other side. So you've got one this side, then the other side has to be from this side, on this side. So then I'm heading down 2 inches. Got my little dot here. You could easily use a pencil, but then you have to erase it. So you know me, I'm a lazy stamper. So if I can cut corners, I will. So then I move this over here. Can you see? Oh, let me just try to maneuver and show you. So as you can see, there you go. You see at the corner there? Make sure it's on the groove. Yep, there we go. So there, okay? And then pointing this again, I'm going to swivel it so that this side now is near the groove. There, okay. See, perfect. Okay. So this, my friends, is it. Okay. So when I was doing my, sorry. So when I was doing my swap, which I did 12, what I did was I first did all these scoring, and then I went back and did all these scoring, and then I went back and did all the scoring. So it's really not that complicated. It's something while you're watching TV and you can really easily do it. So, okay, so let's get folded now. And this one really could use a good bone folder press because that way it's not so bulky. Okay, and then we're folding it this way. Okay, so that's done. Then now we're ready to fold it in your little fold. There you go. So that's one. Let me use my bone folder here. It's really critical to have crisp corners or folds because it is a bulky kind of a card. Okay, let's see, what am I doing? There, okay. Just like that, right? Yep. Again, here we go. Crisp edge, crisp folds. Okay, so there you have it. Oops, I think it's the side. Anyway, so that is the structure of this card. And then, of course, it's time to embellish it with designer series paper. Most of the trifold cards just do so wonderfully to highlight the coordination of the Stampin' Up's designer series paper. I mean, as long as you stay with one pack, or even sometimes if you stray away, and as long as the color is the same color, you're guaranteed it's coordinating. So this is one of my favorites. So, and the hard part you probably think will be the cutting of this, and it's actually not so hard. So let's get started. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm bringing this back again. So let's see. Okay, so then you have to decide which piece of paper is your cover. So I'm selecting this as the cover, all right, or the top one. So then I know that this has to go up from here. So I'm going to slice it from here to here. Okay. So 2 inches. Oops. Okay. It's better from here. No, it's still better here. Okay. So 2 inches. Again, I'm saving my spot with this. Okay. With this groove and my stylus. And I'm going to cut here. So I'm going to turn it around. Okay, you see? There. sliced. Perfect. Okay. Now, you can do it like this, take advantage of the full sheet on this card, or like what I have done here is I like to have an edge, okay? So for those of you who are interested in having the edge, let me show you how. Let's see, I didn't catch the beginning. The DSP is same size as the DSP, yes, sorry. Thank you, Becky, for reminding me that I didn't tell you. This one is 3.5 by 8 inches. So you need 3 sheets of 3.5 by 8 inches. All right. Sorry about that. And thanks, Becky. Okay, so you want to save these. And so what's going to happen is you will just do a quarter off. A quarter off. Okay. And a quarter off here. It just magically works. Ta-da! And if you, let's see, this one looks like maybe I need a little bit more than a quarter. So let me just, so you just adjust as needed, right? There. See? Voila. Okay, so let's do the back one, okay? So with the back one, you know you need to have the slice going this way, right? This way. So we're going to go from the bottom. No, I think we can still do it at the top. Okay. Oh, I remember. It's for the other sheet that you need to go the other way. Okay, so again, I'm using my stylus. Here, let me show you. I'm using my stylus as a holder, as this is the 2-inch mark. I'm going to slide it down a bit and move it to the corner here. Okay. Voila, 2 inches. And so, there you go. So if you wanted a full sheet like this, you can do that. But if you wanted to have a border, let me show you. So again, quarter, I would start with a quarter, but of course if you wanted a thinner margin, a thinner border, that's up to you. So there's a quarter, and I think we need a little bit more, right? That was our experience. And there we go. Yep. So there we go. So now this part, so we're saving all these little slips, okay? And now the middle. For the middle, I generally like something less floral, less busy, because this is where I'm going to be putting the greeting. But of course, it's up to you. Have fun with how you want to do the card. Oh no, Becky, you should know me by now. Nothing difficult. Nothing difficult for me. All right, so this one, it doesn't really, so it does this one, you need to decide which side you want to be the top and which side you want the bottom, right? So I think I'm going to try something like this, okay? So again, we'll start with the 2 here. Okay, so this is where, yeah, okay. So let me just double check again. So we want this to go up. So this needs to be 2 inches. And so I'm going to, so, oh yeah, so this is where I'm going to use the bottom. Okay. So 2 inches, that's right. I remember one of these have to start from the bottom. Okay, so again, I'm using my, oh, let me move this up a little bit. Okay, so 2 inches, okay. I'm using my stylus to hold it. And I am going to slice this side, okay. Voila. And then the other side, because we're going to want it to go this way, so this needs to be the 2. So, oh, still needs to be here, huh? Wait, oh no, here. right? Let's go. 2. There we go. So this one goes, it still goes this way. Okay. So 2, I shift it up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Perfect every time. There you go. So of course, then if you want to have the border, it's also very simple too. And that's the beauty of Stampin' Up's trimmer, is they've got all these little grids here. So all you do is just, let me show you. How come oh, there we go. So all you need to do is butt it against here, line it up there, then you know you've got the 1/4 inch. Okay, here, see? All right. And then as well, this one. All right. So we're done. Let me see. My screen is now stuck on this. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. So we've got this piece, we've got this piece, and we've got this piece. See? All done. Okay? And let me show you a finished product. Okay, I need to make my screen go further up. There we go. Okay. There. Whew. This is what happens when I have to do something fancy on my video. Okay, so here it is. So I made this saying. And incidentally, Happy National Girlfriend's Day. Okay, so last Saturday was International Friendship Day. So if you have missed out on wishing your BFF a very happy day, you've got one more time to do this, and it's today, and the day's not over yet. So that's why I decided to use this for your BFF, right? So there we go. So this is the finished card. And of course, all these little corners here, you can use to put on here. And again, the trick is, it's not so much a trick, is just to slice it a little bit at a time so that you can adjust if needed. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that means I need to do this side now. So you do it on 2 sides. Well, to make it easier, I'm going to do it this way here. So just do a little bit at a time, because that way you can save it in case you mess up. So let's see. So this one, there we go. So there. So this is a great way to use up those little triangles if you didn't want to throw them away, and also to showcase, oh, the coordination of all this pack of paper, right? You could do that, and then we can do that. Well, we don't want that one. That's too similar. Let me pick another one here. Oh, let's see. How's this one? Yeah. So something like that. And let me show you a card that I've done that was like that. Here we go. So this is another card that I made using the Wonderful World. This is a set available as a celebration redemption. Okay. So there you go. I've used the corners for here. And see how it just coordinates, because it's part of the same pack, right? The hard work's done for you. So you can look like it's a bohemian look, and yet you know everything flows. Okay, so here's one card. Okay, so again, this is this card. And then I kind of like leaving this blank because it's already pretty busy here. So I like it a little bit more plain that way. And again, this is the card that I made for my team swap. Right? So now, wasn't that fun? And I hope it has demystified the making of this card and to show you that it's really not that difficult. It's actually very simple. And as you can see, once you start scoring and folding, you might as well make up a bunch. And the best thing about this size card is it actually fits into the Stampin' Up! Slimline envelopes. Okay, so let me just show you so that you believe me, because seeing is believing. Ta-da! There you go. And there's still a bit of room in case you wanted to, bulk up with embellishments. But there we have it. A very simple trifold card, and I believe Susan called it a folded trifold card. And I tried looking online to see if there were other tutorials, but I didn't quite see any. So anyway, so for my team members who are looking for the instructions for this card, well, here it is. I did the cheating way. I did a video instead of writing it out. I mean, that's so hard for me to write out the description. Anyway, so that's it for today's video. Whether you're watching this on replay or live with me, I really appreciate. Thank you for joining in. And if you would just leave a message, a comment below, or give me a like, that would be such an encouragement for me. I'm not a fan of slimline. Yes, I'm not a fan of slimline too, because I think we're just not used to filling up all that space. But this one is not bad. As I said, I went crazy. I've done so many of these cards. Yeah, that it's great. And yeah, okay. All right, so thank you again. And I hope you have a great August. It's the start of August, isn't it? Oh, before I forget, I do have a class this Saturday. It's one of my Let's Kit Together kit sessions. I do have a bunch of kits. If you're interested, please join me. It's 4 o'clock this Saturday, and message me if you're interested in joining. I would love to see you there, and we can just have a good time. 2 hours of just working on our kits, whether it's a paper pumpkin kit. You can bring your own kits if you want, your paper pumpkin kit. We can work on it together, or you can choose one of the kits that I have available. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.